Welcome back to the program. U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday signed an executive order on enforcing and reviewing the H-1B visa, popular in the technology industry. In the document known to the White House as the Buy American and Hire American Order, the president ordered federal agencies to look into tightening the temporary visa program and boosting purchases of American products in federal contracts with the aim of helping U.S. steelmakers. H-1B visas are intended for foreign nationals in occupations that generally require higher education, including science, engineering, or computer programming. The visas are awarded using a lottery system.
For too long, we've watched as our factories have been closed and our jobs have been sent to other faraway lands. We've lost 70,000 factories since China joined the World Trade Organization. And you've seen that. You've heard about it. 70,000. The World Trade Organization, another one of our disasters. But this election, the American people voted to end the theft of American prosperity. They voted to bring back their jobs and to bring back their dreams into our country. That's why I'm here today. In just a few moments, I will be signing a Buy American and Hire American executive order. You haven't heard about that in a long time in this country. With this action, we are sending a powerful signal to the world. We're going to defend our workers, protect our jobs, and finally, put America first.
That's all he's been talking about since he became president, making America first. Channel TV's business editor, Bosun Omofaye, who is leading our team in the coverage of the IMF World Bank Spring Meetings in Washington, D.C., joins us now for more. Bosun, I'm glad you could join us on the program. Have there been any reactions, Bosun, at the meetings you're attending to the latest executive order by the U.S. president, this Make in America, Buy America, Made in America policy?
Well, of course, there's been talk about protectionism. That's exactly what it means, make America great again, Buy America, Made in America, and all that discussion. And the Global Financial Stability report that was unveiled early today, as well as the Fiscal Monitor briefing that was held after that, actually focused on a new level of nationalism and protectionism in global trade. Especially in the U.S. These are some of the risks that the policymakers, economists, finance ministers, central bank governors around the world and businesses are wrapping their head around, trying to find a new way of thinking and how to handle this new wave of protectionist economic policies. How does it all go into the World Trade Organization, and how would the issue of migrants be resolved? So how do we protect people or workers legally working in other economies, including the U.S., for example? These are some of the conversations that are really here, and you can expect the Trump administration came into office in January this year, and this is the first major meeting of the World Bank and the IMF since he took office less than 100 days ago, heading to about 100 days. So as you expect, Maraji, protectionism is just on top of the agenda for discussion here.
And this is quite unexpected, for the IMF meetings to be discussing this, also because it's been a while, a really long time we've actually heard a country talk about protectionism. So when they revealed the 2017 global growth forecast, they were warning against protectionism. You think this was directed at the U.S.?
Well, yes, of course. The United States is the world's leading economy. China snapping at the heels of the United States. This has to be handled very carefully by policymakers, the Bretton Woods institutions, and everyone else in between. How do we balance the rhetoric from Washington here about protectionism with global trade? It's going to be a very difficult balance here. How do we give the Trump administration what it wants as far as protectionism is concerned, and still allow global trade to take place, which is called a free trade? With the TTP and a few other trades being cancelled and new ones being put together across Asia, extending a hand to Europe as well, and Brexit on the other hand. Quite of new risks are really emerging here. And this is sending practically everyone back to the drawing board, as you may guess, Amarachi. Everybody's going back to the drawing board. How do we get protectionism handled very carefully without torpedoing the entire global trade and financial market stability?
I'm going to let you go now, Bosun. Thank you so much. I know you have a really busy day ahead of you. Thanks for joining us on The World today. Good luck with the meetings.
Okay.